to somewhere within this vicinity.
Our empire.
We have marked their most likely whereabouts on your map. That bounty is
We
as good as
are
ours.
starting out with some very serious predator vibes here. We are in the jungle with fog so thick it might stop a small caliber laser. Woo. Anyway, so we just got done with the first round of storyline missions, and the chain has officially been taken off. And we're making our way to the next set of interstellar expeditions-based adventures. And on the way, I figured, hey, we'll cherry pick some contracts of opportunity, and this was one of those. It's a, I think it was like a difficulty 13, 15 assassination, and I'm just using it as kind of a warm-up, kind of a quick, cheap way of hopefully getting a new mech, too. And also, I am playing around with the weapons on the Centaurian a little bit here. It's weird. I don't know if it really justifies like spending serious time in the lab to do, because I mean it's a Centaurian, it's pretty basic, you know. But anyway, I just figured, hey, you know, we can always mess with the weapons groups. That's free. So yeah, if we can find a way that lets us put out full power while still maintaining uprightness in the heat department, yeah, squeeze every last little bit of juice out of this lemon we can. Okay, any more turrets? Don't think so. And right now I'm just going to check out the two corners on this side of the map, see if I can.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Bingo.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Cargo acquired.
Okay, is it good? Better not be easy. Yeah, I like that. Anyway. Okay, we're coming up with some buildings. Anytime you start creeping up,
Target is down.
coming in, yeah, that's get ready. Even if it's not happening by the time, you might still have some turrets around the like on the tourmaline maps, if it's got those long pipelines, I've actually found things like right next to those pipelines, like in a little shed next to the pipeline. sorry, but getting physically attacked to like punched or kicked by a light neck, that, man, that's one of those, it's not like it does a whole lot of damage, but it's just more insulting and really aggravating and irritating, you know? It's like, how dare you disrespect me? That's probably what led to the clans thinking physical combat was Destra. Because it's like, really? I just got tagged by a javelin for like, what? Like 4 or 5 points of damage? I mean, it's in no way life-threatening, but just the fact that I got close and did it, it's still like, Okay, no loot here. I'm taking a second because I see this mountain. I'm wondering if I can actually like get up high and around to the other side of it where I might be able to see the objectives. Alright, so we're just gonna follow this one track down the side. Alright, I want you guys to pay attention a little bit to how I'm doing things. There's actually a reason for this. This is especially for the MWO kids. When you're in these jungles or any kind of dense woods, the thing that gives away your position is the motion of those trees. So, whenever you're moving through these things, one thing that's really pertinent and a good idea to do is set your path to correspond to the lowest trees possible in the foliage. Because knocking over the small trees isn't going to be seen from far away. That's just fact physics right there. Look at that beautiful stack pole. I can't believe they actually have that. Because there's a huge canonical glitch. Fusion reactors don't blow up like that. At least not in theory. The thing is, once you lose the magnetic field, you also lose the fusion process. The fusion process you lost all the heat and danger of explosion goes with it. Now, if something were to happen to make the magnetic shielding do like a spike and really crush down on the fuel source, that interestingly enough might do something. But the fact of the matter is, any kind of power loss is going to lead to shield issues. So, and you're more likely to lose power than you are to actually spike it. And I'm just checking this fine little town out to see if they have any offerings for mech gods. Looks like it. They better pray a red Okay, we got some heavy metal out here now. Manticores, they're a little bit of a problem. They're really just an up-armored pattern from what I can tell here. In tabletop, though, they are a little more significant than a pattern. Definitely wear more armor. Truth be told, there's like, you want a short list of vehicles to bring because they're every bit as powerful as a mech. Demolishers, Partisans, and Shreks. Oh my god, Shreks. Ugh. Tell me you want an awesome, but you're too poor to afford an awesome. Seriously, those Shrek PPC carriers, yeah, they are, ugh. They can make life interesting. It's kind of cool, too, because canonically, yes, some of those big tanks are every bit of a threat as, you know, a battle mech. And, I mean, Jesus, look at the Demolishers. Tell me you want a king crab, but you're too poor to afford a king crab, you know?
Target destroyed.
Alright, so we know he's here. Just by virtue of elimination, not necessarily Rihanna's will go. Ooh, okay, first contact. Man. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Alright, first off, get near people. Need that. Oh, cool, I got you right. Ooh, yes, go for the other one. Go for the other one. Alright, I'm hoping we get to salvage that. I actually love Panthers. I'll give credit where credit's due, and yeah, House Curate had a serious big brain moment with that design. Oh, here's, okay, here's our big bad evil guy. Alright. I'm trying to go for headshots on my team. Okay, well, at least I got his weapons box. He's not really much of a threat now.
Primary target is down. Kill confirmed.
Okay.
Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
Let's see if there's anything else up here we want to know about her. I'm gonna go ahead and check these two back corners for loot, and then we're gonna pack it up.
Target acquired.
Nearly there,
Whoa.
Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Alright. Okay. Why
Target
is music?
destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh wow, we got like a bonsai charge of SRM trucks and harassers here.
Target destroyed.
Whoa, okay.
Target acquired.
Who did that? Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and this is a target-rich environment.
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Woo. Bonsai charge of the harassers.
Target acquired.
Oh,
Target
that
destroyed.
one compelling guy.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay. Wave 2, baby. I actually, you know what might be a real cool idea for DLC is if they did like a battle, like a historical series, like all the cool stuff from Age of Wars, Amherst times, to like the First and Second Succession War. But yeah, just put like, you know, on all the systems that had a really big or cool battle, you know, let you go there and actually play a mission that's just like that battle, you know. Yeah, Last Stand of the Black Watch. Come on, who wouldn't be down for that? We just gotta stay standing till the fireball comes, right? But I'm told like the first battle mech battle ever, the Mackie, that's basically how it went down. Like apparently they threw like a whole bonsai charge of like a random armored Lancer company at it, and yeah, whatever it didn't take out with its weapons, they managed to just, you know, stomp out. That would be really dope to do that, like the actual first Mackie fight. Let me see. Last Stand of the Black Watch. When Kerensky tore down the wall. The last battle of the Amherst, basically.
Target destroyed.
Probably a couple of others. The Great Determination. That's the only time the riflemen show up and start or they actually win. Look that fight up. Apparently there was a weather event that kind of curbed the landing of ground forces and all they could bring was air. Okay. This is a cool looking little town. Okay, cool. Alright, the bus is here, so we got covering fire if something happens. I don't know why the music is changing again. Got another hidden bonsai charge in here, I don't know about. Seems quiet. I tell you what, guys,
Nav point received. Let's go.
chill there and, yeah, let me go Alright, I think this block is dead. Nothing to shoot at. Nothing to pick up. Yeah, nothing on sensors whatsoever here. Alright, so let's cut through here and come back around the
Forming on the commander.
Really? Really?
Target destroyed.
We need a new dropship pilot. I wish that was seriously an option. You know? That would be cool if you could find that one right dropship pilot that would like enable like a kind of an OP cheat of you always get the option of one airstrike, you know? Who's down for a strafing run with a Leopard CV? You know, we got all those ammos in the mech base. If you just drop them from sufficient height, I'm sure some of it'll go off, right? If we batch them all together and maybe rig the trigger mechanism on one. Ooh. A blackjack and a panther. Yoink. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that panther. That's cool. We were able to leg that kid. Alright. Yeah, now, what else do we want? Yeah, gonna have to put something back on it. Anything else noteworthy? No? Okay. Maybe. I kind of want the good LRM launcher. I have an idea. The SRM4 is bad. What's amazing is the Tier 4 SRM streams actually. It's funny because they don't really lose anything compared to the Tier 1 if you know how to use them right. Their only problem is they aren't going to be as accurate, but if you're a good gunner, you can take care of that part of the equation. God, I really do not like this Rucker dude. He is always bringing his stuff back in the red somewhere. Okay. To the garage. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put him in the freezer for now. And we'll just fix up our main front line. not really feeling this just because I don't have anything that's really good at demolition. I mean, the Centaurians, but the other two mechs I'm running, the only other thing I bring is the Locust. I don't want to bring the Locust because I have a feeling between Leon and Ruckert I'm going to lose it and one of them. Let's look around for a minute. Maybe. Well, that's more, yeah, that's where we gotta go next. So, what's on the way to that? Just that one spot. What we got here? Pattonsbrug. Ooh. I like the name. I dig the name, General Patton. He was definitely a hell of a guy. It's on the way. My mech should be fixed by the time I arrive. No, I don't really wanna. I like the periphery, some of the periphery countries too much. You know, I'm not a very big fan of the Drax. Okay, the only other options is assassination and targeted kill in a garrison. You know what? I'm really digging that Patton name. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, and it's all Davian contracts. Okay, now I got a real good reason to head that way. And boom, I'm right next to Kietzville. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, this looks fun. This looks fun. Kind of hoping that they're all individual missions too. I should be able to just camp out there, bang them all out one by one, and then we can head on to Kietzville and do the next round of storyline missions. And I don't know if I'm gonna get around to fixing that Panther up yet or not. Probably not. I think I'll be alright doing those missions with just the starter lance anyway. That's an interesting set of colors. We do, really. I do really love the news clippings. That out of all the stuff they didn't have to do but wanted to do just to add to the immersion, that was pretty cool. That was really, really cool. Welcome to episode 2 of Rebuilding Our Empire, and wow. And after swapping out SD cards and the battle ROM readers, yeah, just playing with you, there's limits on how much I can, like, record and send at the same time kind of thing. It's a console life deal. Anyway, So we're gonna be starting off with an infiltration mission. I figured, hey, low risk, max reward, why not? And yeah, gonna get. And they had to give me the one locust that don't have jump jets. Alright. Javelin it is. At least I'm good at being sneaky. And we're gonna go ahead and make a paint job for this. Alright. In case you're wondering, the last console, I literally had my own camo specs book going, and yeah, you're gonna see me stop once in a while and pull something out of my memory bank to dress my mechs up again with it, so yeah. That looks good. Perfect. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We're going into a sulfur biome. That's another thing too that's kind of funny in console life. It doesn't actually show when I'm typing on the keyboard and stuff. And in case you're wondering where the name came from, no, it's not a stock market reference. It's, yeah, just look at the color combination and you tell me what, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I love these infiltration missions. I actually get a little bit of a rush doing them single-handedly.
We've been contracted to infiltrate.
If you're good at them and you play MWO and get a good light mech and a crew that knows what they're doing, you can actually, yeah, you can show them what's up with that cannon. Light mechs do have a purpose. Especially if there's a friendly LRM boat about a kilometer behind.
Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will immediately raise an alarm. Our employer is also offering us a performance bonus if we can complete a number of sub-objectives if they present themselves as targets of opportunity. Be on the lookout for them.
Those orbital guns. Whoa.
On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like
Okay,
liberated.
got a alley cat
Our
at
client
about
would like us to scout the
650.
Up-Force battlemech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor log each mech you come across without alerting them to your position.
Okay, whoa, okay, wow, that first objective's kind of ruled out. Leon, what are you doing?
Target acquired.
Okay. Let's get into the high Wow. Hold on. What? Here we go. What?
Target
Dear
acquired.
Lord. They got an Irby Derby down there. Well, 2 urban mechs, Commando and a Panther. Wow. Alright.
Repositioning,
Go ahead
Commander.
and move up here. And just as an insurance
Weapons hold.
policy. Yeah, no shooting.
Holding at location.
Alright, so what's the story at this point? Alright. We got turrets. Let's get a little closer to this ledge here and see if we can't see down and around. Any more turrets here? Whoa.
Target acquired.
Whoo! Oh, we got another one turret too. Okay.
Target acquired.
The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly.
I'm hoping I can just
That takes care
skate
of
or
them.
graze across that crane.
Target
Got 'em.
destroyed.
If you ever wonder why my weapons groups are done side to side sometimes, it's that reason right there. That, and I can pop out of cover, shoot, and pop back into cover. Remember, the best mech warriors pilot their machines like it was their own body. I'm trying to stay out of view of that one lance to the east and this one confirmed hit on a Panther to the west, literally going up the middle. Okay, any turrets or anything here? Doesn't appear to be.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Alright, cool. Awesome.
We've got it. I bet you can't wait to try those out in the field.
Now, I'm not going to be able to complete the steal and stuff objective. That one's already taken out of the picture. I don't even know about the second one yet. So let's press forward in this direction and see if there's anything else we can capitalize from it. I'm half-stepping around these installations because, you know, probably turrets. Whoa.
Target
Okay.
acquired.
Okay. Well, we almost got the recon goal done anyway. That's kind of nice. And ooh, that kind of takes out that third stealing objective. Ouch. Okay.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try proceeding north to the back end here and then loop around the other side and at least, man, they kind of got that one corner inhabited, so I can at least check that other corner for some loot. I'm gonna try to poke my head down
New
here.
target javelin. Target acquired.
Crap. Commando. Okay. Alright, is there any other mechs down here? We're just one shy of that goal.
Target acquired.
Completed our scans on the target's local bottleneck
Cool.
forces. The client will be pleased.
Alright. I have a hunch about that one building there. I want to check it out. Really
Target
now.
acquired.
Good work, Commander. I'm showing no chatter on enemy channels.
I just said I had a hunch about this place. It just looked like it. Sometimes you just look at a little warehouse out in the middle of nowhere. You
Package
just get
acquired.
this feeling, you know? Oh well, better than nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and it seems
Target
like
acquired.
this. Okay, maybe if I'm really careful and keep to the far wall here. Alright, so there's still a half click out to react. Okay. Don't see it. Ooh. Hey. I see a light. That's a warehouse. Yep, that is definitely a warehouse.
Target acquired.
Really?
Target destroyed.
Ah, nice.
Target acquired. Target
Yeah.
destroyed.
Okay.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Okay. Alright. Well, hey, we still stole 3 pieces of freight and reconned all their forces. I think this job is about as done as I can get it without, really screwing the pooch someplace somehow. So, my plan now is to just withdraw back the way I came. Cool geyser effect. Anyway, so we're gonna head back the way we came, since that should be clear and secure still, hopefully. I don't know if later infiltration missions will have wandering patrols to deal with, but if that does come up, that'll definitely be fun. Alright, at this point, yeah, it's just full throttle and look at home. Well, that's cool. We should have a damage bill of under 10 grand on it. I only got like 3 sections with yellow and they were only hit once, so I'm only hoping that was only a point or 2 each.
On your 6, Commander.
Come on, Leon. Okay. Now, it wasn't the best infiltration job I've ever done, but definitely by the book. can't win them all, but you can compensate. I think that's funny. Those two pieces of scrap that were marked were way not possible to get to, but that's okay. We found some alternates. Granted, not as good. That was a very interesting piece. All your scrap is mine. Okay. $3 grand in damage. Nice. Okay. I can live with that. I think it sucks the insurance doesn't compensate out the friggin' conflict zone penalty, but oh well. Alright, cool. And yeah, see what I mean? Extra 750. I know it's only $700, but still. Hey, when you get up to assault mech classes, that 700 turns into 70 grand or 700 grand, more likely. Okay. Do I even want to fix it? Yeah, I should. Light mechs are just so frail that even, that 1 point, a couple points of armor could be a difference maker on a bad day. What's funny is if you look at the date, it's almost Christmas time, and look at the market, guys. It is just... This is like the smallest sized marketplace I have ever seen. I mean, look at the scroll bar; it's almost non-existent. I mean, look at that. That's it. All we got for equipment is some jump jets and a heat sink. Wow. All right. Well, we'll pick up what's worth picking up. Yeah, I guess everything is closed or empty because of Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, it's now Christmas Eve, and we're fixing to do a... Yeah, you know what? It is the season already, I suppose. At least in game time. Oh... Yeah. Yeah, let's do the defense. It's Christmas. Give somebody, some poor guy, a miracle of some sort. Alright. Let's, oh god, a scrapyard. Alright, yeah, let's... Scrapyard night. Wow. Nightmare level, huh? Okay. Yeah, we'll save that for last. The Hoodoo Desert's gonna be bad enough, but at least it's morning time and we can still see. Okay, yeah, let's sign that up. That leaves us 4 points. That could definitely be another mech. I don't know how these guys are gonna do in a hoodoo desert. If it's anything like the scrapyards, ugh. How about a more even spread? Well, what does the cash look like? 1 million? That million could fix up that panther I got in the freezer. I'm hoping I can get it up and running for somewhere between a half to a mil. Alright, yeah, break out the third wheel. Paint them up. Hoodoo Desert. Yeah, here we go. I knew I had one made for it.
Forces, Commander. They're on their last stand. Let's get to the forward operating base. Our employee reports airstrike support is inbound on your position. You should be able to call it in shortly. If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
I wasn't even looking or expecting that, but
That's
okay.
close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Brilliant. Payload acquired.
On that way.
Alright. This is actually a good place to park my kids for
We're
a
at target
minute. And what I'm gonna do
location,
is
and not a
I'm gonna
moment too soon.
continue down this way, veer to the right a little bit, and then
We are in the air and
we've
awaiting
got
your
the
orders.
place surrounded.
021.
So as soon as forces
Hostile
start
forces
closing
just
in,
crossed the perimeter, Commander. They're
maybe
heading your
somebody
way.
will be able to respond, if not both of us.
New target, Javelin.
Visual
Like it.
confirmation.
Oh man,
Mercenary
that's
unit
my
is en route.
old school
Welcome,
troll
Commander.
build too. You ever want to really make a clan kid mad? Bring a crap load of javelins like that with the twin SRM6s and load them up with nothing but Inferno ammo and some other really big nasty men.
Hostiles are inbound.
I've actually killed a lot of clan mechs by triggering ammo explosions. Oh, really? No. Are you serious? What you get? Oh my god.
Is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander.
Okay, so I'm thinking the Hoodoo Desert is a little hotter than I thought it was. Let's do that and see how it rolls.
New target, fire starter.
Ooh. There we go. In case you're wondering, that's so I can snipe. I know those medium lasers ain't gonna do that range, and it's just wasting heat. And when I get in close, I'll switch to the change fire. tabletop kits. How about, remember the find a club thing you can do when you're in a wooded hex? How about in a rocky hex, find a shield, and your mech, if it has hands, picks up a rock and uses it as to take incoming fire with. Come here. I don't want to get close to him anyway. Oh, okay. Now he's really slowed down. Good. Okay.
Target acquired.
Oh, would you just die already? Thank you.
Target acquired.
Focus target updated.
Alright, guys, get into motion.
New target spider.
Alright, you guys go for Hannah, and I'll mop up the vehicle issue.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming
Oh,
on your
cool.
position.
That somebody got a lucky shot in. Try to let him scrap.
Your resistance is pulling
Cool.
in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Target acquired.
Whoa! Okay.
On your target, Commander. Tango assigned.
Target acquired.
I really dig the music right now. It's definitely got some like Mad Prince of Arabia vibes.
Target destroyed.
Feel like I'm with the Desert Fox crew during World War II in Arabia.
Target destroyed.
Shared target identified.
New target blackjack.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna
Acquired.
deal with these vehicles right quick.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target
Okay.
acquired.
That kid's reactor is about to go.
Okay, cool. And you guys got the blackjack done. Oh wow, that was about all they had to bring? I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. Wow, that was a little easier and faster than I thought it was gonna be. You know what? I don't feel like doing all that walking. And that's a little dangerous to get up close to. And it's already paid for.
Alpha 1-1. Read you 5 by 5.
Can you take care of that one last straggler for me?
Out.
That's all we've got for airstrike support, Commander. The birds are heading out.
Yes, he did.
Showing no more enemies on the
Cool.
scope, Commander. Well done.
Woo! What we got? I'm checking. Yeah, I'm butching up on the jump jets because I got that Panther to fix up. Alright, not bad. Oh wow! Rucker actually brought it back in one piece this time. Leon got a little roughed up. Okay. Leon didn't get any kills attributed. Wow. Okay. Okay, cool. So everything will be done in about a week. That's not bad. Happy New Year's. Okay. Alright. Hurry up, Fahad. Okay, this one. This one. Now that sucks. I might not get him back. Man, that sucks. I was hoping I'd get up to at least 15 again. 18, ideally. That will definitely get you into a medium mech some way, somehow. And after swap... Okay, and after a little quick bathroom break and had to feed the Turin. Yeah, you know life. Anyway, we're back at it to wrap up this 3-contract deal, and now we are taking up an assassination in a scrapyard at night. And I gotta be honest with you, I am not looking forward to this in the least. Scrapyards are actually a serious PITA to fight in, and there's a lot of hard cover that can be very small, but it still gets in the way. You might not be able to see it, especially if it's a dark night.
So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found
scrapyards are
and
nasty
dealt with
fighting.
before we can back it in.
Wow.
Airstrike support. Approach the target
My
area
inner
to
goth
command.
kid definitely feels at home. I feel like that moon needs a oh my god. Well, at least I kind of feel at home. It's 0300 somewhere, right? Okay. So, scrapyards, what was I
Oliver,
saying?
this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, strike payload is ready.
They
and
are
awaiting your
a
takeoff
nightmare.
operation. Sierra 2-1 out.
Geographically wise, too, they are very, very... Wow, that Aurora Borealis and the green tinge. Wow, that was... Anyway. Sorry, ADHD, right? So, they actually present a lot of challenges, mostly in the fact of a lot of blind corners and intersections, a lot of funnels. Wow, that night vision's working perfect. Definitely very hostile towards anybody trying to take it. Another thing too is this is prime ambushed real estate. Seriously. One thing I'm gonna really harp on. I'm already looking down at my radar and I'm like, yeah, where are you going? So you don't want to get separated from the rest of the lance in these places. You're likely to get ambushed a lot, so you want everybody up front right next to you for when it happens, so you have the same size hammer to swing back with at least.
Forming on the commander.
But yeah, definitely mind your lance mates, and some of the not so good pilots are gonna get stuck and hung
Target
up.
acquired.
Just saying.
Target
Yeah, that
destroyed.
DPS method with the medium lasers and the autocannon is working a lot better than the autocannon and the missiles. Anyway,
Enemy destroyed.
so yeah, definitely if you have formation mod capability,
Target acquired.
this is definitely a single file or just the classic tight diamond. I would actually recommend single file more than the diamond, unless you're in a larger, more open area, of course. The reality is getting stuck and hung up on obstructions is a dire reality. Even for you, you know, in the middle of a gunfight, you might not realize, hey, there's an I-beam sticking out the side of this hill. And all of a sudden you go from a full run to a full stop and wondering why that Gauss rifle landed, you know? So yeah, definitely stay close, mind your lance mates. Babysitting time, definitely. Now this map, fortunately, we're kind of lucky. All we gotta do is hit the four corners, because that's basically where the objective markers are anyway. So we'll probably
Looks like we're in
just
the
hit
wrong
each
place,
one of
Commander.
them, and
Our target must have given us the slip.
hopefully we'll get
Let's
some
check out the
loot
other
if we don't
locations.
get a kill.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Beautiful.
Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Yeah, I know, I did that.
On your trail, Commander.
Okay. Any looty loot? Whoa.
Target overlap.
Irby has entered attack. Dummies, you're taking off the wrong side. There we go.
Target destroyed.
I always try to do that on Urban Mechs and Phoenix Hawks, just strip the arms off. Unless they got main character energy, they're gonna have to bail. And if they don't, watch out, they definitely know what a DFA is. Darn. Just a puddle of who knows what. Man, it's so sad humanity's like still like not gotten its crap together. You end up with a whole planet full of I hope they got the people that work on these things like, yeah, they like do that kind of like working on a ship, 3 months on, 3 months off. Because I'm sorry, I would not want to live on that planet. Remarkably devoid of loot here today. No offerings for the mech gods. You know that means a red Omni-Mech Thor might big installation. So I'm thinking and feeling I don't want to send my lance mates in there for fear of them getting stuck and or lost. So thinking, whoa, we're going to park my kids
Relocating to that
here,
point.
and I'm gonna go on ahead and try to figure out where they are, initiate
Primary
contact,
target identified. It doesn't
and then
seem
I
like our
will
secondary
call them
targets are with
in
them.
and
Let's make
have
this
them
quick.
make a flanking.
Contact enemy vehicle.
Ouch!
Wow.
Yeah, see that.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target, Centurion.
Wilco.
Oh wow, okay, that's not what I was expecting, but yeah, you guys just do what you gotta do over there. And this is some of the stuff I was talking about in these scrapyards. I mean, this whole side panel, that really, you know what, I got something for that. I got something for you. Bam.
Destroyed.
Not gonna dodge you, but that's give me that other arm. Got it.
Target acquired.
Good.
Moving in behind you, Commander.
Let me get some. This terrain is so uneven.
Guy, good job.
Take an SRM6 to the nuts. Okay, we got somebody coming in. Yeah, even vehicles suffer greatly in this biome.
Target destroyed.
I do see them getting thrown off of it. I think that harasser I stomped out got stuck as soon as he fell over.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, I'm gonna just stick to my original plan of running along the outer ring, kind of rough. And yeah, speaking of stuck, what am I doing? Yeah.
Target acquired.
Whoa. Okay.
Target destroyed.
You,
Moving to your
come on.
6, Commander.
Target acquired.
Get unsplit. Alright. Okay. Nice.
Target destroyed.
With you.
Okay. I'm gonna try avoid going into that complex. I really don't got stuck again. Or, like I said, you really, really, really gotta babysit your landsmates in these places. There's just no way around it. This is, once again, I cannot stress getting the highest quality landscapes you can. In general, the higher they can get, the better off you'll be. If they're below 30, yeah, you can expect them to get stuck. The ones starting in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, those are the ones that are like, you know what? There's something in the way. Maybe I should just go around it, you know?
At the waypoint?
Those are also the same landsmates that will actually use jump jets, too. Like I said, the ones that actually do it are rare. It seems like a lot of them can be forced into using jump jets if they go into a fall. And they seem to be going into that fall already aware and already planning to use the jump jets to mitigate damage. So you can at least use it in one way. But if they ain't smart, no. That's entirely main character energy reserved for you. Alright, clicking a half out. I got that one airstrike in my pocket. I really want to push that out because I know, yeah, there's going to be somebody there that I got one down.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
That's the top of this ridge. Yep. Points for a good ambush, though.
Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Ooh, Rudy loot.
Cargo acquired.
Target
What
destroyed.
we get? Meh. I've gotten worse. Could have been an AC2. Alright, let's try to get some high ground and poke our head around. This is kind of a bad view. Alright. Okay, so he's in a little ravine / valley, and the crest of the far western side is kind of obstructing my view, but I can see the installation just barely with that satellite dish poking over the top of the ridge.
Moving with the lance. Holding at your waypoint.
I got an idea.
I've requested location.
Hey Rihanna, you got any contacts up there?
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
Thank you. I actually closed in like that on purpose, so yeah, if I actually get a lock on them, I'll know they're the target for sure. Target identification is seriously underrated. Only snipers get taught the real good finer points about that. Alright. Who wants to play Ace Combat?
Alpha 1-1. This is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern.
Alright, now I'm gonna
Sierra
dip down
2-1 out.
here.
That was our last one with the inside. The rest
That's cool. You can actually hear Pilot talking to Rihanna in the background. Alright, now we're gonna draw them out.
Hostile mechs are in engagement range. Prosecuting.
You can prosecute my nuts. Come here, you drat. I got something just for you.
Focusing on
Get him!
Red unit reporting significant
Nice.
damage to mech structure. Dragon dead. Weapon systems malfunctioning.
Ooh! 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 Did you guys hear me talking junk about y'all on the jump jets?
One more bounty for us to collect on.
Did y'all overhear me or something?
We fulfilled our contract.
Alright.
Let's get you out of here now.
Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. That was cool to witness. Alright, and we're... Uh-oh. Really? What is going on through your mind? Seriously, you're up against 3 other mechs, and they got dropship providing fire support. I mean, that, you wouldn't catch me being that dumb. And speaking of getting hung up your own dumb self, that just happened to me. And you see, map-wise, I'm out in the middle of this valley where there shouldn't be anything, but guess what? There it is. Alright, hopefully that locust just ran off. You know what? If you're not gonna let go, I'm not gonna let go. Come here. Nice. Okay. That sucks. I took some structure damage. Oh well. We got time to fix it. And wow, really, dude? Really? Really?
On station.
Come on. Come on.
En route to location.
You can do a better job. There you go.
Target location.
Okay.
On your 6.
Now, can you come to me and not get stuck? Alright, well at least Leon's there. If anything doesn't kill me, I got some extra firepower. I don't know if he's had any backup mechs other than that locust.
Target acquired.
What's going on over here? Really?
Moving to requested location. That's the waypoint.
You see dropship, right? I want to see if I can sneak around the side here just to check out this one last one. Hard to see back here. No, I can do it. Drop across the ring. Okay. How'd we do? I wish they would have let, if you at least had a good chunk of shares, you know, like maybe like give them cash and buy it. I'm sure Vest would be mercantile to consider that. Alright, well, let's just cash it out for the most part. At least get some groceries and spare parts. Okay. It wasn't bad, actually. Rucker actually did decent that time out. Okay, and yeah, no more work here. Cool. That was a very, very successful little endeavor. Ooh. Hickok. Huh. Alright. That's a little more tantalizing. And we're in Hickok. Ooh, Hero Firestarter. This is interesting. Excuse me, I was reaching for something. Alright. Portia Torrent Ryan. Relation to famed pirate Red Jack Ryan. I have heard of him. Okay. Scourge Company. This is tactically an interesting little piece. The quad machine gun layout's definitely noteworthy. That is nightmare DPS too. That is up there with the Golden Boy. And I got this one Panther I got an idea for. I wanted to fix it up. I'm hoping I can get it going for like a $500,000 or less. I gotta fix that thing.
You looking for a dedicated gunner?
You're not a very good one, but your piloting skills are noteworthy for the level. These top two here are very, they look pretty good quality.
My combat skills are meant to impress, sir.
Yeah, you're a great gunner. You not ideal pilot, but ironically pretty comparable to the other one in some aspects. Both about $250,000 each. If you hear any grinding noises, that's the financial gears in the back of my head.
You looking for a
turning
dedicated
right now.
gunner?
because I got mechs I want to get
My
online,
combat
and I
skills
have
are
a
meant to
feeling I
impress,
just found
sir.
some good pilots to put in them too.
My combat skills are meant to impress, sir.
Not really. If you cap out at a 2 anywhere, you're disqualified. And Sutherland, 1? one on those energy?
My time.
Sir, you're wasting everyone's time with those skill levels. My God. Okay. Okay, where are we at? Alright, cool. We didn't move around much. Yeah, let's bring that boy out the freezer. I do actually got a roundabout idea for this mech. I just... The complications of supply and economics and logistics, you know? We're not exactly on, you know, MWO here, people. We're in the actual wilds of the inner sphere. I got 2 of those. Let's go shopping. Okay, well, at least they kind of bulked back up after Christmas. That was hilarious. That's noteworthy. Yeah. Those are cool, but I don't have enough to put on. Alright. Let's see what we got. This is kind of funny because I'm doing canonically what the Star League said had to be fixed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling that. We got plenty of weight to spare yet. I actually did that with the mathematics of the large lasers 2 tons less than the PPC, and the LRM is 2 tons more than the SRM. So they balance each other out. Alright, we're going to put them over here. I'm putting the LRM specifically in this side torso because I can't pack them in the legs. Arm is a bad spot. The idea with the left torso is if they aim for anything, they're going to aim for center torso or the right arm where my weapons are. So that keeps my ammo hopefully out of the crossfire of that. Oh, nice. That's nice. Okay, cool. We're back to 1. Alright, that shouldn't run that bad hot. trim this armor back some to, That's nice. That looks good. That looks good. That's not bad. It's not the fastest thing ever made by a long shot, but it's not so slow. It's going to be on the damage per second front. Because that means that I can fire large laser, there's going to be a second or two, and then I can fire the LRM, and in a second or two the large laser can come back. So it's at least able to throw with an okay pace. Plus it has jump jets. I was about to lose those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna commit to that. I've never actually sat down and, you know, YAML labbed out Panthers for, you know, a week straight just to see what your absolute max and mins could be, but I feel like this could be a very interesting player and a good contributor to a solid lance, especially in the fire support role. And it's only setting us back 300 grand, and it'll be ready in about a month. Cool. Cool. 2 jumps, and it should be up and running. Nice. Anything else? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I think I can make something out of that.
It's an honor to join your company. Let's rock. Exploration and fortune has brought us to meet. Glad to be on board, sir.
Okay. Cool. We got 2 Bat Guano girls and 2 really fresh, mean mechs. Let's at least get our main lance. Yeah, that should be online. Everything should be online by then. The Panther maybe by a day or 2, but that's... we could just wait that out when we got there anyway. Keatsville, or Keatsville, or... I have no idea. Oh yes, PMS, the Ultimate Plot Armor. PMS stands for Phantom Mech Syndrome. Look it up on Sarna. And when you start laughing, you're welcome. Or you're Naga. I wonder which author was that wrote that book. I would really like to put his feet to the fire and be like, okay, you made this thing happen, now explain it. Oh god. I forget who that would have been. I don't think it was Pardo or a Stackpole. I could be wrong though, honestly. Alright. Yeah, the Panthers still getting work done. Hurry up, Fahad. That's mean looking for a Panther. I check out that washboard thing going on. That is, oh my god, that is so funny. That's my Panther got abs. That has actually got to be like the best and angriest looking Panther made to date yet. That thing looks so built. Ooh, alright, this thing, the quad machine gun, that's awesome. That is outstanding DPS. I've ran that on Maulers before. But the flamers. Okay. Let's take a second, alright. 2 tons is actually good enough, and that was coming from using those Maulers. Are these small energy mounts? Oh, come on. Yeah, they are. Damn. Okay, well, I got something for that. I was hoping I could get just a medium laser 3 on here. You know what? We're just gonna go like balls deep with the DPS theme. That's a good place to be. Let's slap some armor. Oh yeah. I'm not even sure if it really needs heat sinks, but I don't want to leave it underprepared. Small lasers should be about the same or less heat output than the flamers, so I think I'm going to